Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits, and happy holidays to all of you. I'm feeling a lot better this morning, actually. I feel a lot better. I have some medicine in me, of course, but my fever broke, I think, last night, and I feel quite a bit better than I did yesterday. And so to start off today, I wanted to actually talk about a few announcements that were made in the terms of these past couple of days. And the first ones I want to dive into is the Grayman anime announcement to the Berserk getting a new anime project in 2016 that's going to be going into the Black Swordsman arc. Holy shit. And then we also have it to where we got some Boku no Hero Academia character designs. We get to see a new trailer with it. We got to see, Bakugo and all, and his design and stuff like that. And then we have another anime announcement that was for Gurren Lagann that's supposedly getting a new project. Could be either a remake or a season 2 or something like that. And then last but not least, we have a JoJo trailer. A new trailer to JoJo Part 4. Diamond is Unbreakable. So, instead of just making separate videos for all these different topics, since it's a variety of different things, and to save some time to be able to do some catch-up on One Punch Man, to Tokyo Ghoul, to Gundam, to Dragon Ball Z, I decided to put all these different news videos into just one video and discuss information we got. So, from what we can assume from what we got in these trailers, let's start off with JoJo. JoJo's trailer. Animation, fucking beautiful animation. The music is hype. It has that JoJo feel to it. The animation art looks amazing. It actually looks better than Part 3 Stardust Crusaders if you take a moment to look at it, but it is a trailer, so they could just be making the trailer look a lot better. But still, the animation art looks really nice. If that's what we can expect from Part 4, I am really looking forward to it. But it's JoJo. Of course, it's going to be looking very fucking nice. I mean, look at how, Stardust Crusaders was done. So JoJo's Part 4 trailer, we get introduced to our main male character, Josuke, and he has a stand as we saw from Jotaro from Part 3. And from what you could assume that his stand can actually do, is that you saw a piece of paper on the ground. And our main JoJo of this upcoming JoJo Part 4, he grabs the paper, and all of a sudden it looks like it starts coming back together. And at first glance, it looks like either A, he can somewhat manipulate objects, or B, he could turn back time on a certain object, because you see it to where multiple times throughout the trailer, it's something like this being displayed. So I'm really looking forward to finding out more about Part 4, because I have read a little bit into it, but not completely all the way through, because I heard that there was going to be a Part 4 anime announcement, so I decided not to really dive completely far into the manga, because I wanted to wait for the anime, since the anime has shown to really give a lot of quality to the manga series. It's being adapted properly, like page by page, so I'd rather actually wait for the anime to really enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah, the trailer, fucking nice. I really am looking forward to that next year, and that's just the beginning of the news articles from what I have to cover. The next one to dive into is Grayman. Grayman, oh my god, Grayman is getting another anime adaptation. It is actually getting another anime. Now, there's not much news given, except it's probably coming out next year, and it's not letting us know if we're going to have an entirely new remake, or if it's going to continue off where it ended. I didn't look deep into that, but for what we can assume is, it's going to be coming out next year, and it might be a remake. And if so, this is going to make a lot of fans of Grayman dive back into the series and probably want to start Grayman and also continue reading the manga, just different things like that. It's going to bring new fans, kind of rejuvenate the fan base of Grayman since it's been on a long hiatus and it just recently came back. So for Grayman to be getting a new anime, very good news. That is some very fucking good news. And if it does start over and it is a remake, of course you're going to expect some reviews from that, which I will be doing. I have never actually watched the original anime of Grayman, so I don't know exactly how the anime was handled. I know it did end on a rush note, or it was an ending that didn't really conclude, which, I mean, the manga is not concluded, but you get my point. So I'm curious on how the old anime is, and if they are going to be remaking everything. We'll see. And I wonder actually what company is going to be picking it up. But anyways, moving on to the next set of news, let's talk about the Boku no Hero Academia news we got. So we have a new design for Bakugo. We get to see his, design. We get to see other past characters I've already covered, and there's not really much to say. I mean, I've discussed it before with these other characters. Bakugo pretty much retains that quality that I thought he would look like in an anime, and I mean, he still looks like that Western type style to him, and then the artwork on him, it looks pretty damn nice. So I have no complaints whatsoever with Bakugo's design from the trailer, so pretty cool there. Moving on into the Gurren Lagann stuff. So Gurren Lagann, it is getting a new project. Now, there's not much information given at this time. Now, Gurren Lagann, it just has, like, some form of announcement on their website from what I understood from Anime News Network, and you have it to where there's just a new project being teased. Now, this can be an entirely new anime, it could be a remake, we really don't know at this moment. Maybe it might be a prequel, that'd be pretty cool, too, if it was a prequel. But a new project for Gurren Lagann is coming out as well, and I am pretty damn fucking hyped for that, because I love that series quite a bit. I watched it sub and dub, and I've watched it multiple times. That's just how fucking good that series is. And then last but not least, the other information we got, we have information on a new Berserk anime. Okay, so here is the real shocker. Now, I know many probably have heard about Berserk, or maybe you have heard about the anime. The anime, honestly, is not really that good, from what I have heard. Of course, I have not watched it, but from what I have heard and been told that it cuts out these certain details, like the details I've heard that's been cut out, it is not really something you should watch. I'm sorry, it's not. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't give it a try if you've read the manga, because maybe you might like it. I mean, just getting to see it from a different perspective. But we've never really had a, like, panel-by-panel adaptation of Berserk. And we have a new anime coming out, and it hints at a Black Swordsman arc, for instance, after the eclipse. Don't worry, I'm going to avoid spoilers if you have not read the manga, but it's after the eclipse, and for this to be happening, it makes me wonder, is it going to be a new CGI movie series that's going to be kind of meh, or is it going to be an actual anime series that's going to look phenomenal? Now, if it is a movie series and it's not CGI, well, holy shit, because Berserk will just dominate next year. I'm sorry, if Berserk has a proper anime series or movie that doesn't look like CGI, it's going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be one of the best things next year. It will. Hands down, it's probably going to be one of the best. If it gets that budget, it doesn't have CGI, and it doesn't have anything censored, it will be probably one of the best next year. But Berserk, we don't really know much information except it's going to be the Black Swordsman arc, and if so, I just hope it's done really well, because from what has happened for anime adaptations of Berserk, it hasn't really been that good, or anything that you should really trust when it comes to a new announcement. But we'll see. We'll definitely see if it has a proper adaptation when it comes out. I will definitely keep track on what's going on with these different series that's getting announcements, and if there's any other news articles that come out anytime soon, I will definitely be making videos on that as well. So look forward to that. I'll keep you all up to date. So that's about it. That wraps up this news video, but quite the bit has come out, and I cannot wait. 2016 is going to be a legendary fucking year. It's going to be a legendary year, because, I mean, these announcements are coming out for 2016, and that's not even the scope of all that's coming out next year. I mean, I've covered in many topics before. I mean, we have so many series that have been announced for next year, that next year is going to be an anime lover's heaven. You're going to be in heaven next year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.